I'm gonna be really honest and transparent with you guys on why I've kind of been feeling stuck. Hi everyone, this is Charm again and welcome back to my channel where we usually talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and adulting how-tos. But this video is gonna be a little different. So I just turned 30 a few months ago and I feel like I placed so much pressure in that milestone that it was intentionally uneventful. And I feel like I've been in denial about turning 30 and I've been avoidant about it. So in this video, I kind of want to do a little life update. Alam ko medyo matagal din ako nawala. A lot has changed but I also feel like I'm kind of stuck. So let's talk about it. And the portion of this video is sponsored by AXA, but let's talk more about them later on. Let's start this video. Okay, so first big change is being a wife. I've made videos about our wedding last year, so most of you guys know that I recently got married and not a lot has changed, but also like we had a lot of new experiences. So Jet and I, my husband, moved to Manila last year for work and just to experience it. And since a lot of my content creation work are demanding more physical face-to-face interactions, we decided that it would be the best move, especially na kakakasal lang namin. So it was just me, my husband, and one fur baby. I know we had to choose. It was so hard, but it was really fun and it was also really new. It was my first time living outside Cebu and now we're back in Cebu, but we haven't moved out yet from my in-laws because we're still waiting for our condo to be turned over. Now with that said, I don't know if you guys relate, but we're kind of in this state of like we're floating. We're in, yes, it's our space. Like before we got married, we already lived in, but at the same time, we keep waiting and envisioning our life in our condo, in our own space that we call home. I don't know if you guys relate to that in-between feeling na ang dami na naming appliances and mga gamit na parang we kind of bought na, oh, this is going to be for our condo and stuff like that. Or like, I feel like we have to fix this, but also we're gonna move out in a few months. So is it really worth it? Which is not great kasi I feel like we're just really looking forward to a little bit of permanence in our life. Especially now we moved to Manila for 8 months last year and then we also kind of traveled a little bit. We have this no permanent address kind of feeling. And yeah, we also are choosing to be dinquads for now. Dual income, no kids with a dog. So I've made a video about it before, but essentially we're choosing to focus on our careers for now. So another big change is since I mentioned I just turned 30, it made me want to pay more attention to my health because we're not getting any younger and I wasn't always very diligent with this in my 20s. So I wanted to pay more attention to it, especially when it comes to women's health in my 30s. Especially na, again, since I just got married and maybe later on down the line we'd want to have kids. So I want to put more importance and attention to that now. First is annual checkup. So other than the usual like blood draws and CBC and all of that, I wanted to do more, again, women's health specific na tests. And it was my first time doing like a pap smear and a mammogram and transvaginal ultrasound. So I'm really putting it into action na early detection is crucial when it comes to women's health related concerns. Next is getting vaccinated. So I've shared in a recent reel na I got the HPV vaccine. First dose pa lang, I'm about to get my second dose. So it can almost completely prevent cervical cancer. So, you know, one less cancer to think about. Why not? I'm really glad that I got the vaccine. Another thing that I'm learning about is freezing your eggs, especially if you don't want kids yet, or you don't have a partner yet, or you think you don't want kids now, but you think maybe your mind will change. I feel like it's getting more accessible here in the Philippines, and I've been learning about it. I haven't been seriously considering it for myself per se. It's still a little bit bit pricey kasi once you extract your eggs and you go through all of that process, you have to store it and you have to pay an annual storage fee for that. But again, the fact that it's getting more available in the Philippines, like starting with NCR for now, hopefully like all over the Philippines na. But I saw a video in a creator's profile. I'll try to link it here somewhere or down in the description. But yeah, it's been really great learning about it and talking to my OB about it and just opening my mind to like that possibility. So it's great that it's there. So there is a lot to think about when it comes to women's health, and that's why I think it's very important to make sure that your health insurance covers these women-specific illnesses. Making sure to have cash benefits that can be used for treatments and income loss, and that's where AXA comes in. AXA has health solutions for women so we can be risk ready, and one of them is Health Start. It's a starter critical illness plan that covers top critical conditions impacting women today, like heart attack, breast, ovarian, and cervical cancers, and stroke, and it has two major coverages. First is the top 3 critical conditions coverage, which gives you a lump sum cash to cover the top 3 critical illnesses, cancer, heart attack, and stroke. You can use this for your treatment or as an income replacement if you are unable to work. For those who already have families and children, this plan also includes a built-in child coverage for critical illnesses common to children like dengue, Kawasaki's disease, rheumatic fever, Still's disease, Wilson's disease, and hemophilia. Get the most out of your policy by starting now. Head on over to axa.com.ph to learn more or consult an AXA advisor. Okay, so back to the video. Another big change is when it comes to my content creation. It's no secret, and I guess judging by the comments from my last video na parang welcome back lahat, I haven't been as active in YouTube lately, and I feel like it's because in the last 3 to 4 years, the landscape of social media has changed so much that I feel like I couldn't keep up, and I do not know how I did it where I consistently uploaded like a video a week for like 2 years straight. But I am trying to get back to that, and I want to upload more YouTube videos as well as consistently upload more short form over on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok and Reels has been the easiest and fastest way to get my content out there, but I honestly kind of miss how detailed I can make long form videos and how I can really like talk to you guys without having like the pressure of making the content so short. So yeah, I kind of want to upload more YouTube videos and more long form videos, but I don't want to fully commit to like a schedule because I don't want to overwhelm myself again and I don't want to burn out myself again. And lastly, about my content, I'm gonna be really honest and transparent with you guys on why I've kind of been feeling stuck. So a lot has changed in my life in the last 3 years, from a change in civil status, aka getting married, to a change in income and a change in priorities and my spending habits. So I'm not as frugal as I used to be. I try to loosen up and enjoy life a little bit more. I think tayo naman lahat, we've been on a, revenge spend because of like the 2-3 year lockdown. And I've kind of been afraid that my audience wouldn't get that and would judge me for that. But now I'm slowly realizing that that's okay because people grow and people work hard to be able to enjoy life. I hope that my audience grows with me and continuously finds value in the content that I'm making. But with that said, also, if you guys want to see videos from me that maybe I haven't done before, then comment them down below para I can also get to know my, newer, more grown-up audience as well, because I'm sure if I changed, you guys must have changed as well. Okay, so some other updates in my life. I've picked up golf. I'm sure you guys already know that as well. And this is the first time I picked up a hobby without any thoughts of how do I monetize this hobby. And it's refreshing, but it is pretty expensive. So that's why we do limit how often we play and how often we practice, but it's just a fun hobby on the side that we can enjoy as husband and wife. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it, but overall, I think it's a great outlet to get me out of the house, enjoy the greenery, and just not think about work for a couple of hours. Another update is that we've been traveling more lately, and grabe, I'm still so amazed and so grateful that I am able to travel, especially internationally. My very first international travel was after college na, in 2015, wherein I went to Hong Kong, and I went on a trip with my hard-earned money, and every new place I visit, every new country I visit, I bring that gratitude with me na wow, you would not have been able to do this if you did not work hard for it. But also at the same time, I feel like we're traveling more now because there will come a time in the near future actually wherein we have to prioritize other things in our life other than like traveling and new experiences and stuff like that. I can elaborate and talk more about that in another video, not this video, but yeah, it's nice to learn more and experience other cultures, especially food. We love experiencing food from other countries as well. So yeah, those are some of my updates. If you guys notice, I didn't make a goals video. I usually make like a recap of my goals last year and setting my goals this year. I still did that privately. I just didn't make a video out of it. That comes with the whole not celebrating my 30th birthday. And it's really because I feel like I didn't achieve enough. And I know that in hindsight, listening to myself now, I know that I sound silly. But I acknowledge that my feelings were valid. I just had to kind of get over that feeling and really try to just push myself and realize that, it's not the end of the world. Not having like a big milestone for my third decade in this world felt like such a big letdown, especially na I make all these videos about like adulting and like setting goals and achieving goals and retiring early. And yeah, I know I'm just being hard on myself. Pero yeah, yun talaga yung na-feel ko. So moving forward, yes, I'm going to allow myself to feel those feelings because they are valid, but I have to remember to be grateful and to appreciate the things that I have, the things that I experience, and yeah, not compare myself to others as much. Especially with all like the social media, yun talaga yung mga comparison talaga yung mahirap i-avoid. And yeah, I hope that you guys are feeling great and I hope to see you in my future videos. I don't know if you guys like this more, I guess, vulnerable videos, that I make more personal videos, life update and such. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in more adulting videos soon. Again, this is Charm and bye!